Planned Parenthood sues the state of Texas over attempts to block Medicaid dollars. Texas moved to strip Medicaid funds after accusing the group of scheduling abortions in a way to get fetal tissue. Texas marks at least the fifth state to block Planned Parenthood funding. A pro-life leader calls the reconciliation bill a leadership test for the senators running for president. The bill would repeal major portions of Obamacare and redirect Planned Parenthood's tax funding. It's passed the House and is currently sitting in the Senate. The president of the pro-life group, Susan B. Anthony List, says voting to pass the bill is a chance for Senators Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz to break through gridlock and score major policy wins. We're happy to have Marjorie Dannenfelser joining us now to talk about that. She is the president of Susan B. Anthony List, a group that aims to elect pro-life politicians. So, Marjorie, what's so special about the reconciliation bill in the pro-life movement?
Well, it's been 40 years since Planned Parenthood began in the United States in terms of federal funding. It's been 40 years since it's had oversight. It's finally getting oversight. We're finally finding out about its practices. The #1 abortion provider in the nation that has no problem harvesting the parts of children and selling them for research. What's important about the reconciliation bill is that it is the best possible chance that we have to get a defunding bill to the president's desk. The CR fight, which we had a few months ago, was really important, but it was a really high bar because it required 60 votes in the Senate. This one requires 51 votes in the Senate, which we have, to get it to the president's desk. Then we'll have clarity, then we'll know what he and his party have to offer for the presidency, in contrast to what the Republican candidates who are all pro-life do have to offer.
And you say this bill is really a test for Rubio and Cruz. Why?
Because it's a test run about what it will be like to run for president, running for being the president. They're already running. What they face is being the president, culling 51 votes, using the reconciliation bill, which is a new and very acceptable tactic given the rules of the Senate, to get what bills they need to their own desk when they become the president. So there are some concerns about Obamacare and how much it dismantles Obamacare, but it does dismantle important parts, especially parts that matter to the pro-life movement. But the most important piece of this is that for the first time in 40 years, Planned Parenthood's funding could be curtailed in some way, or at least there's a high-profile argument about how it could be dismantled. It would involve their leadership getting that to the president's desk. This president saying, I'm all behind Planned Parenthood, or gee, maybe I'm not.
Well, Marjorie, we've got a whole nother year here with this presidential election, so I know there's going to be a lot more to talk about, especially when it comes to the pro-life movement. Thanks so much for talking with us about it.
I look forward to more. Thank you so much.